What's up, vapors? Thanks for checking out Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be taking a look at the swag kit. So the random question of the day is, what are your thoughts on vape trick competitions? Is it something you would go out there and watch yourself? Is it something you participate in regularly? Is it really even that necessary? Let me know right down there in the comments box below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Personally, I think they're pretty cool. There's a lot of really talented people out there, and I've seen some awesome shots and edits on Instagram. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see it live, but as far as putting money on the line, I think that's just getting a little bit out of hand, just like cloud blowing competitions. But I want to hear from you guys, so let me know right down there in the box below your thoughts. All right, guys, I am back and better than ever. We've got this Vaporesso swag kit to take a look at today, with a big shout out and thank you going their way for allowing me to take a look at this device for the purpose of making this video. I've also got one of these things to give away as well, so one lucky person will be going home with this guy right here. So stay tuned to the end of the video for the details on how you can get involved with that. All right, guys, so taking a quick look online, this device comes in 6 different color options for you to choose from. You have black, blue, full black, orange, red, and stainless steel, and it's going to run you $46 for the kit. That includes this tank up top here as well as the mod. And if you ask me, that is a hell of a deal for anyone just getting started with the vape world. And it's great for the people that are looking to transition up from a smaller device or something like that. But if you guys want to grab one for yourself, I'll leave a link right down there in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive down to the close-up view and take a better look at this thing. Alright, guys, so as you can see, we've got the swag kit in its original box, so let's quickly take a look around the packaging, and then we'll talk about what is inside. So first and foremost, lovely picture of the device right there. No spot gloss on this one. That's kind of odd. You know, usually you see product packaging with a lot of spot gloss. No spot gloss on this one. Anyways, we have 3.5 mil with this little foil sticker right there. And then we have this cheesy line at the top here. It says, "Can you handle my swag?" Oh, geez. Vaporesso with the cheesy lines. There you go. We have some basic specs right here on the side. We have some basic features on this side as well, a little bit about the chip right there. On the bottom we have what the kit contains, and on the top we have the Vaporesso logo. So let's take a look at the back real quick. We have batch number, color indication, UPC, a few more features right there on the back, a few more features about the tank, some company information, some warnings, and some social media info. All right, taking a look under the hood here, first thing we see is a little coil guide. So we have this little coil guide here, hopefully, yep, there we go, we got it in focus. A little bit about the coils and a little chart as well, so a handy dandy little guide for you guys if you're confused about which coil to choose. So there you go, that's neat. We have the little Energy, what is this one called? The Energy SE Tank Mega. Okay, so a little baby mega tank, all right, whatever. Then we have the swag itself, let's get that out, there we go. There's the swag, and we have some spare parts. We have a glass, we have some O-rings, yeah, more O-rings in there. Then we have a spare coil as well. Here's a GT coil. This is, looks like the ceramic one, probably. There we go, right down there. Underneath, we have a nice little braided sort of kind of fabric-y feeling USB cable, a little bit nicer than average, so a couple extra bonus points there. And we have, oh yes. We have a huge fold-out poster instruction manual. Fail, Vaporesso, fail. Minus 10 points. And, oh, look, we have a little classy envelope. Oh, with a warranty card. Nice little classy envelope with a warranty card and the little warning card here. But after that, oh no. You guys. Oh, geez. Oh. Alright, well, you know what? You're 0 for 2 here, Vaporesso. Come on, you're killing me. There we go, get rid of that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, what is this? Come on, no. Not another one. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, jeez, guys. Look at that. 0 for 3. That's minus 30 points. The points don't mean anything, but hey, Alright guys, let's go over the specs for the Swag mod. First of all, it's powered by the Omni Board 2.0. Wattage output is 5 to 80 watts, variable temp control including nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and TCR support, as well as a smart variable wattage, bypass, CCW, CCT modes also available. Temp control range is 100 to 315 Celsius or 200 to 600 Fahrenheit. Resistance range is 0.05 to 5 ohms. It has a 0.91 inch OLED display, aluminum alloy construction. It requires a single 18650 high amp battery, top battery cap design, micro USB charging port, firmware upgradable, and it's 510 threaded. As for the specs of the Energy SE sub-ohm tank, it's 22 millimeters in diameter, 510 threaded, it's 3.5 mil e-liquid capacity, top fill design, stainless steel construction, glass tank, dual airflow slots, adjustable bottom airflow ring, utilizes the Vaporesso Energy GT Core heads, includes one Energy GT Core Canthal 0.4 ohm and one Energy GTC cell ceramic 0.5 ohm atomizer heads, and it's 510 drip tip compatible. Alright guys, let's give you the basics of the Swag kit. So let's just start off by unscrewing this little battery cap right here. And as you can see, it's marked right down there at the bottom of the tube positive. So we're going to put our battery down, positive side down there. And we're going to start screwing our cap on. And as you can see, before I even have the cap all the way tightened down, it is good to go, ready to vape. So it's giving us the new load, old load screen. So since this is the original coil, I'm just going to click old load, and you're ready to vape. So as you can see here, it's set to 52.4 watts, and if you want to vape at that, then there you go. Otherwise, you can click the up and down buttons right there if you want to adjust your wattage. If you want to change your mode to temp control, then click and hold that button in, and it changes over to one of the various temp control modes. Keep clicking and holding that button, and it'll go around the horn here to the different modes. We have memory, bypass, then it goes to system set, and back around to wattage. Now, if you want to change the wattage to CCW mode, then click the button 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then there you go. You can choose between variable wattage and CCW mode there. I'm just going to stick with variable wattage, and right back there to the original menu. As for features of the Swag kit itself, this is just a standard 510 tip up top here, so you can accessorize to your heart's content. There you can see the bore right down there. Never had any issues with this tip whatsoever. However, it does have a little lip on the top here, so if you have those really short, super fat drip tips, it might look a little bit goofy on top of here, but I can tell you from my experience with it, I really do like the tip that comes with this thing. It's very comfortable to vape on, and it is rather wide bore for being a 510 tip, so there you go. To fill this thing, very easy as well. Just kind of pop it open just like that, and it fills right through that little hole right there. Can fit your dripper bottles, your unicorns, all that good stuff. Coil changing and all that stuff is just like the original Energy tank. It's just kind of a mini, kind of shrunken down version of it. So as you can see here, I'm using a Medusa coil in there at the moment. Changing your airflow is a little bit on the difficult side. You kind of have to nudge it along ever so slightly, but there you go. Changing your battery, as you saw, is as simple as just unscrewing this piece here and dropping a new one in if you so choose. Otherwise, you can charge it with the micro USB slot right down there on the side. Changing your wattage up and down right there, your main button right there, and your fire button right there. So very, very simple. Overall, very nice kind of construction. It does have a very plasticky feeling front and back cover, but I kind of like that they texturized it. Makes it feel a little bit nicer than just straight plastic, and it feels appropriate for this kind of size and this style device here. So not too bad overall, although a little bit on the plasticky side. So with that, if you want to shut your device down, then all you have to do is click the main fire button 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can turn it off to put it in your pocket or something like that. But there you go. That is the basics of the Swag kit. Let's go back to the main screen, have a quick vape on this thing, and we'll talk about it some more. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the close-up section of the video. Now let's talk about my personal thoughts about this device, some pros, some cons, and whether or not it's worth purchasing. Starting off with the pros, and my first pro is that it's small, lightweight, and portable. This thing is absolutely tiny. It could live in your pocket all day long and you probably wouldn't even notice it's there. It's super lightweight as well. It's basically as heavy as maybe a couple of 18650 batteries at most. Honestly, I feel like the tank is the heaviest part of this device, and with that, it feels almost on the top heavy side. And portable, yeah, this thing can go around all day with you, no problem. It's not going to weigh you down. It's just very travel friendly, and I would definitely say this is great for running errands and that kind of thing. My second pro for this one is that it takes the GT series of coil heads. Now that means you can actually have this one for your portable sort of vaping needs, then have a Revenger with an energy tank sitting at home, and you can buy one pack of coils for the both of them. That is something that's really valuable to me. I could definitely see a lot of benefit in that, and you're going to save yourself a little bit of money that way as well. My third pro for this one is that it's very stylish. This thing absolutely lives up to its name. It has this nice subtle texture to the outside here, and I really like the curves on it. It's very comfortable in the hand, easy to hold on to all day long, and it's something you can kind of show off. I mean, it looks good. It's a very good looking little mod. And for my fourth and final pro for this one, it has a very good value for your money. Now, I talk about value a lot on this channel, and that's basically something that's important to me because I was once a broke vapor. I really didn't want to spend my money on stuff that would just break in 2 days, and this one has a lot of built-in value. Not only do you get the mod, but you also get the tank for only 46 bucks. That's a steal. Even if you're upgrading from just a normal kind of tube style all-in-one device or something like that, this is definitely a good intermediate step between this and a dual battery system. You can also use this, like I said earlier, as a sort of take around everywhere sort of device. You can have your bigger mod sitting at home. You can take this one out, and if you lose it or break it or anything like that, you're really not going to cry over it because it's not that much money. Alright guys, so moving on to the cons, my first con is that the side buttons make it a little bit more difficult to use that menu system. The UI on this one is not nearly as user-friendly as most of the other Vaporesso mods, which is really disappointing because, honestly, that's something I got used to when testing out these mods here, and that's something I really, really miss with this guy here. My second con for this device is that the airflow is a little bit difficult to change while your tank is sitting on your mod. Now, that's because of this battery cap right here. You can kind of do it if you kind of go from the top down like that and just adjust it left or right, but it's just easier if you just set it and screw your tank on your mod without having to change it while you're actually vaping. And my third con today is that the GT coils are not the greatest. Now, I've never really liked the GT series of coil heads. I'm not sure exactly what it is, whether they're wrapping their cotton too tight, whether it's too loose, or it's just the quality of the cotton overall. I feel like it has something to do with the cotton because I've never been happy with my GT coils. Now, I have replaced this one in here with the Medusa coil head, which works just fine. However, it's just something that I really wish Vaporesso would work on. And my fourth and final con for this one is that the battery doesn't really last very long over 55 watts. You're talking about 2 to 3 hours of battery life, so that's kind of why I call this one my going and running errands sort of mod, because I know I'm going to be home in time to change the battery out, and honestly, if I'm using it at 55 watts, I get about 4 to 6 hours of battery life, which isn't too bad. However, it's definitely not an all-day vape for me. I could definitely see myself carrying around 1 to 2 extra batteries just in case, because personally, I like to vape a lot, so I feel like I'm going to kill this battery pretty darn quick, anywhere over the 55 watt mark. So at the end of the day, is this device worth purchasing? Would I go out of my way to pick one of these up if I didn't get this one in for review? I'm going to say yes to this one. For my style of vaping, I really enjoy it. Right around the 55 watt mark, I get just enough battery life to make it worth it for me. I could even see myself putting a mouth-to-lung tank on here, and it could easily be an all-day banger for me. But obviously, it has a lot to do with your style of vaping. If you're upgrading from an all-in-one kit to this guy here, then yeah, it's going to be really good for you guys. But if you already have a 2-battery mod and you just want a pocket-style device, then 46 bucks might be worth it as well, but that's definitely something that you guys are going to have to decide for yourselves. If you want to pick one up for yourself, then I'll leave a link right down there in the description below. Alright guys, it's time for me to give you some swag. That's right, I've got this lovely stainless steel swag kit that one of you lucky people out there will be receiving, and if you want to get involved, it's very easy to enter. All you have to do, 4 easy steps. 1, just like this video. 2, subscribe to my channel. 3, send an email to dailyvapetv@gmail.com with the subject line, "Give me some swag." And 4, when all other steps are complete, just comment the word "done" right down there in the comments box below, and you'll be entered to win a swag kit of your own. Alright guys, so that about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. Don't forget to click that notification bell right next to the subscribe button if you want to be alerted whenever I upload videos. Also, leave me some comments in the box below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Vaporesso swag kit or anything else you guys want to discuss down there. Also, check out the advocacy and my social media links right down there in the box below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, vape on.